All right. Okay. Today is question and answer. Okay. While we're waiting, today's group clearing is on. What is it? Oh, ask and receive. Okay, hang on, let me make sure. Okay. Yep, ask and receive. Okay, cool. Ask and receive. Hey, everyone. Hey, Cynthia. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. What do you mean? What are you asking about love? I don't want you got to give me more information than that. And then Maria, if I don't do free clearings. Okay, why would I? I have a whole business. I have a massive amount of money I got to pay every month. So if you want a clearing, you can book one. Simple. We got accelerators you can book with. Okay. Byron, I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean? Ask about love. That's pretty vague. I need more than that. Okay. All right. So while we're waiting for some actual questions, today's group clearing is on ask and receive. Okay. Ask and receive. If you can't receive, you can't. If your heart's blocked, you can't receive. Okay. Simple. Yeah, today's topic is, here is Q&A, so you get to ask questions. Nope, people do not ask me personal questions, okay? If you want personal questions, you can go to our prayer wall or you can go to Ask Bonnie, all right? This is not the place for asking personal questions. Here, look, here's what Cynthia, she's letting you know. We have free clearing on YouTube channels. You can win a live stream with Caroline each month. Okay, so I get everybody wants help. I understand that, but the whole world wants help. Okay, so again, today's group clearing that starts in a little while, an hour from now, is on ask and receive. What does that mean? It's all about whatever blockages you have in your heart that block you from receiving. And that means anything and everything. So when you think about receiving money, when you say, oh yeah, I can receive money, what happens in your body? Okay. Yes, yeah. Ask, general questions, that are relative to things that other people would also want to know or be interested in. Personal questions, I'm not doing. Okay, so yeah. Yes, I get it. People are great need, of course. Okay. So, here's a question. Here's a general question that everyone might want to know. Yeah, so you're in doing the clearing, you can call in as many people as you want. Okay? Simple. Same thing happens for them. Basically, you call them in. What happens is when you're thinking of them, you intentionally call them in. Meaning, like, for example, if I want to call somebody in, I'm going to go specific. I'm going to say my son. I'll say his name. Or whoever I want. And I'll be specific. I'll call them in, ask their presence to be here. And then myself and whoever's with me, my accelerators, will also be helping unravel them as well. So they get the benefit of the clearing. So it actually works, okay? Okay. Well, ETs land on Earth or soon. And it will be, no, not happening, not yet. Not yet. They're already working with the government, military, stuff like that. But no, we won't be seeing them yet. Yvette, if you just said you're waiting for information, if you didn't get it, then email We Care. I don't handle this kind of stuff, okay? You guys, asking me to do this kind of thing doesn't work. It's not my area. We got customer service, so go there. Let them know. Alrighty. Okay. Cynthia. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So, I mean, you guys, there's all kinds of things happening. There's all kinds of things happening in the world. There's all kinds of things happening planetarily. There's all kinds of things happening in our own country. There's all kinds of things happening, you know? And then, you know, just relative general questions that would be a benefit to other people as well. Okay, so Yvette, okay, so someone got a Zoom link. So you can, if you didn't get a Zoom link, then do We Care, contact We Care. Today's group clearing is going to be huge. You guys, if you missed the last one, which was on, what was it? Naughty or Nice? That was huge, okay? The trauma from people being lied to as children about Santa Claus is almost as devastating as any other kind of trauma. In fact, in some ways, it was more devastating simply because it was an accepted lie globally. And then you grow up and pass the lie on to your own kids, okay? So people were severely traumatized. So that was a great clearing. Tomorrow is Ask and Receive. Here's the thing about that. If you can't receive, like if I say, give you a compliment, okay, give you a compliment, acknowledge something about you, great job you've done, whatever, or give you money or gifts, you know, can you receive it with gratitude? Like, wow, thank you, awesome. Or you got this angst, this tight holding. If that's happening, no money's going to be coming in, no love is going to be coming in, no abundance, nothing, okay? You're blocked. So today, ask and receive. Yeah, here's one. Here's a decent one. All right. Okay, Well of Grief. Okay, so the Well of Grief, I found this way the heck back. I found this back in 1980. What was that year? 86. 1986. Yeah, so the Well of Grief, basically, it looks like, the reason I labeled it a Well of Grief, because it looks like a well. You know how a well, you know, when you look down into a well, it goes deep. And so that's all the grief that's gathered over lifetimes. It's a little different than just having grief in the body, grief in the heart. It's the well of grief. It's the energies of continual sorrows and sadnesses and despondencies and despairs and helpless and hopeless and pain and broken hearts and anguish that just keeps getting more and more compounded because every lifetime you're not unraveling. Okay, you're not doing your healing work because nobody knows how to do their healing work. There's no information about that in the world. So you can find that information in my book, The Way Back Home. You can find that kind of information, you know, with our programs, classes. So that energy, the Well of Grief, is just all this energy that's been gathered over all your lifetimes that you've never resolved, never felt, never gone through. Now, there's a difference between going through something and recycling. Okay, recycling means you're feeling something, and you could be feeling really intensely. You could be sobbing your guts out, your heartache. You could feel like your heart is shattering. But if you're not surrendered to that, what I mean by that is if you're still telling the story, if you're having mind thoughts, you're not surrendered. People, surrender means that, surrender. No resistance, knowing the experience fully, okay, fully, no resistance. Feels like you're going to die, feels like you're going to go crazy, feels like you're never going to come out of it, feels like your heart is breaking, shattering, cracking, for real, okay? But you stay there anyway, and you know it. This is how you do it, you know it. When you do that, then the energy leaves the body, okay? You know, I discovered all of this doing my own inner work, but also working with other people. When someone would go into an authentic feeling, true feeling, and I could keep them in there without going off into little tangents, into the story, into the mind, they stayed there and went through it. The trauma, the energy would literally release and come out of the body. I watched it. I saw it, okay? Thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Millions of times. Okay, hang on. Yeah, so that's the Well of Grief. It's carryover, it's massive, it's deep, you know, since everyone's got it. because everyone's, got trauma from carryover, unfortunately. What is this here? Extinct animals that came back. Were they completely gone for a long time and now they exist again? Extinct animals. Let me just see what that really is. Extinct animals. Hang on. Okay, here's what I'm seeing when I check this energy. So extinct animals, for example, everyone's familiar with the woolly mammoth, okay? The only way they're going to make that come back is if they take the genes out of, that they can, and then recreate on some level, okay? They can recreate it. But as far as like totally extinct, here's another thing that happens that begins to appear like similar animals, creatures, okay? So what happens is there's a line of, let's just say some kind of, the Bengal tiger, let's just say the Bengal tiger, that one went extinct, okay? But there's still in that tiger family, so to speak, there's different tigers, blah, 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 okay? But the genes can still be in other tigers of that particular frequency. And then what can happen is there can be like an offspring where it begins to appear to be similar to an extinct creature, okay? Now, an actual true extinct creature that they're saying is extinct, and then all of a sudden it appears, that means it wasn't really extinct, okay? So that's, as I'm tracking the energy, looking and asking questions, that's what I'm seeing, that's what I'm being shown, okay? Okay. What has come, okay. About the emotions, what do we need to do? Okay, hang on. Whoops. What? Wait, hang on, sorry. I'm doing the wrong one. Okay, here it is. Sorry, guys. Amy, come on. Amy, I heard you about how to feel the emotions, but do we need to do all the things you mentioned when feeling them, or are there examples of how we could feel them? Okay, that's a good question, Amy. Okay, so here's the thing. You have emotions connected to abandonment, rejection, betrayals, not being wanted, not being loved, not being enough, not mattering, not belonging, and on and on and on and on and on. Okay? So all of those emotions have a slightly different twist to them, connected to whatever that label is I just labeled. Okay? So what happens is, in your world, you're going to get triggered, you're going to have a reaction. It's going to hit one of those emotions. Maybe it hits the betrayal button, okay? So you come in, you dissolve the betrayal. That releases that energy, that releases that trauma, that ends that dance of betrayal. But you still have rejection. You still have, feelings like maybe your mother or father didn't love you, that you didn't even know existed, okay? People, it's the emotion, okay? Think about it. When I just described the well of grief, big old deep well of grief, emotions from lifetimes, all these emotions pushed down, feeling afraid, feeling insecure, feeling, victimized. Everything has emotion in it, okay? If it was as simple as feeling one emotion, we'd be liberated, okay? So it's about doing your inner work. It's about, feeling these emotions fully. And when you do, then energy is lifted and you get liberated from that. But it doesn't mean there still isn't more energies and more inside. So if you want to unravel your pain, your emotional pain, your grief, all that deep sadness, every time you have something get triggered, yes, you are going to have to go through it, just like I said, okay? You guys, I did this. I started this myself in 1984, and I learned that by going through these places of these emotions, energy shifted, okay? But I also learned, it's not a blanket all where everything, you feel one emotion of sadness and you're done. No, like I said, it's connected to betrayals, victimizations, okay? Your innocence is taken away. Violations, molestations, rapes, your innocence is taken, your purity is taken. That's a heartache, heartbreak, okay? So, all of these, you have to know them. You have to know these emotions in the energy that they are, okay? Because every one of those emotions has a slightly different energy frequency to it. It's a different agreement and contract at the soul level. Okay? Yeah, Ofer. Yeah, Ofer. Hang on, this is cute. So, guest on Coast to Coast. Yeah, Ofer. Yeah. Yeah, he's actually works for me. He was an accelerator for a while, but now he's my project manager. Okay? So Ofer, yeah, I've known him for a long time. Yeah, Cynthia's saying he's the accelerator. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Angela, Ofer will be moderating today. He'll be moderating the group clearing today. Okay. All right. Okay, Angela. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So today's clearing. All right. Okay, I'll just wait for another kind of question. But again, just coming back to today's clearing, it's like people want, I hear it all the time. I want relationship. I want money. Okay. I want love. I want. Why can't I have this? Am I being punished? What's wrong with me? People, it's as simple as this. You're blocking your heart from receiving. Okay? Okay? You got a block in there. No money coming. No love coming. No good things coming. Okay? The bigger the blockage, the less you receive. Okay? And it's all about your subconscious wounding. It's all about your beliefs, conclusions, misperceptions of reality, taking things personal, being a victim, the poor me, having all these other frequencies, what I just labeled, okay, feeling not enough, not loved, you don't matter, you don't belong. Okay, all of that, okay? Everyone's got it, people. It's like these clearings are profound, okay? It's like, I was shown this back in 2010. I was asking, how do I reach more people? Because I had a lot of people wanting to see me. So how do I reach more people? Well, I got the drop-in knowing, which is how I know everything, is the drop-in knowing, okay? Listening to the knowing. And I was shown, have people call your presence in, then no matter what, they're going to get the clearing. It'll be like you standing right next to them, okay? Okay, hang on a second, Charlene, what? We do clearing on the higher chakra. Oh, the 8th and up. I don't know. If there's here's the thing, Charlene, most people don't even know about them, okay? So basically, if there was a request or something, I would. Otherwise, I'm not. You got to do with what people are aware of. What was that? Authentic wants that come from the soul compared to you. Iona. How to find out the authentic wants that come from the soul compared with the ego overpowering ones. Okay. Yeah, the ego is all, the ego wants once, okay? And your soul levels, the way, how are you going to know your soul levels, what your soul wants? This is where you get the knowing, okay? This is where you start connecting with your own higher levels. This is where you start coming into your own, your own light within. That light I've talked about. We would come in, okay? Come in into that your own light. Rest, sit in there with awareness, okay? Sit in your own divine light. Look for the light within. Everyone's got it. Every sentient being has that light within, okay? It's God creator consciousness. You come on in there, you sit in there, then you'll know what's real, okay? Everything else is an agitation. Everything else is a belief system. Everything else is coming from ego, okay? Oh, cool. All right. Whoops, hang on. Jumping around here. This is from Karen, letting you know that you helped me with a work situation and you're getting a promotion. Awesome. That's awesome. Good. We love that. Okay, hang on. Okay, this is a good question. Even though she's expressing the feeling, but she's asking, this is something that would be a benefit for everyone, okay? So will the clearing help that? Yes, it will, of course, okay? So here's the thing. Remember what I was saying, people have blockages? Here's what it looks like sometimes, okay? Sometimes I'll literally see fences. I'll see gates. I'll see padlocks. I'll see layers of bricks, okay? Walls, barriers, concrete, blackness, okay? All of that will create a heaviness in your heart, a heaviness in your chest, okay? So as this energy start getting cleared, then also the heart begins to open. Okay, so you guys, the thing is about, you know, when you can't receive, there's a blockage, there's beliefs, there's trauma, there's emotional pain. Okay, and it's all carried over and it gets reinforced in this lifetime, but everything began in the past. So we're clearing out, or I'm clearing out as much as I can, you know, in a half an hour, and then you got the recording to listen to it repeatedly until it's friggin' gone. Okay, and that's how it works. If you keep listening, it will be gone. Okay, so yeah, so the heaviness, that stuff starts to lift, you know, and then people, you know, like there's bands, and there's also sometimes there's interferences and other things blocking you. But no matter what, you're still going to have something in there within your own self where you're blocking abundance, where you're blocking love. Okay, everybody does that when we have all this wounding. You can't not. Okay. Oh, I did a soul. Okay, Angela did a soul retrieval clearing. Oh, on the Patty Malek, or yeah, Kari Murphy's. Yeah, cool, awesome. Yeah, you guys, the interviews I'm always doing. We take questions, but I'm also doing a group thing as well. But the questions, people get entered, you know, things get moved. Okay, hang on, this is a good one. Okay, so Charlene says she's seen a lot of people talking about destiny swapping. People swap their negative destiny, give it to you, or take your good destiny. You guys, okay, so the only way those kinds of things happen, in a sense, is if it were to happen, is you've got a soul agreement, okay? Otherwise, it's not happening, okay? You guys, there's so many things out there that people are talking about, claiming that this is real, that's real, this is what's happening. And you guys, you know, those of you who have the ability to sense and see, feel, track energy, you might want to be asking questions like, is this really real? Is this really happening? Okay. So when I look at these things, swapping destinies, no, that's not what's up. Okay. You've got your own destiny. There are certain things that are going to happen. This is agreed upon at a soul level. You got all the souls involved in this. Okay, so someone trying to, you know, take your good energy or get their good energy or their bad or whatever, you'd have to be doing that, you know, at a soul level, but also consciously, but at the soul level as well. And you've already got things lessened. Your destiny is things are going to be happening. And the bottom line is this, people. It's all about facing your own self. It's all about unraveling your wounding. It's all about, you know, clearing out what's in your subconscious so that you can just be free, so you can shine the light of who you are, the light within, that beautiful light that everybody is and has in the core of their being. Okay, that's who you are. In there's no negativity. There's no poor me. There's no I want what you have. There's no jealousy. There's no victim. It's pure love and light. It's in you. It's who we all are. It's that God creator consciousness that we all are. Okay, so no, no, we're not swapping destinies. We're not doing that. That's not what's up. Okay, hang on. What's Byron saying here? All right, Byron, what is the outcome of a Trump presidency? Is he meant to mirror wounds, or just how is his presidency meant to turn out? Not that you support him. Maybe a little off topic. Yeah. No, this is a question. This is good, okay? It's not personal, but it's affecting the entire world. Got it? All right, so everything that you're experiencing, what's happening right now is all part of the divine plan and it's unfolding, okay? Remember, new paradigm is happening, okay? New paradigm, high frequency, high vibrational frequency. Things like greed and hatred and jealousies and envies and wanting to kill people and wanting to possess people, wanting to take over other people's countries, wanting to, all this energy is darkness. It has to be exposed. Everything has to be exposed. It's all coming to the surface. He started that when his first presidency. He started bringing stuff up, the blackness, all of it. Okay, even now, look what's happening. Okay, it's all coming to the surface. Okay, everything's coming to the surface. Even that situation where that man, I don't remember his name, where he actually he executed the insurance guy. Okay, look what it's done. Even that was a horror. Could have been done differently, but it had to be done that way because look what's happened. People are in uproars. People are on his side. People are against him. Bottom line is this. The darkness is being revealed, not giving people the support they need when they've been paying insurance. And if you look into insurance things, the insurance claims, their intention is never to pay. Okay, for real. Okay, so he's bringing that to the surface. President Trump is bringing things to the surface. Darkness, all of it, greed, all of it, hatred, all of it's coming up. It has to come up and get revealed in order for shifts to happen. So the energy frequencies start to change the vibration. So as in the light of the new paradigm is assisting in this. Okay, the frequency is a high vibration. The subconscious, everything in your subconscious is coming up to consciousness. This is why you're feeling what you're feeling. All your emotions that you haven't resolved and healed are coming to the surface. This is part of the divine plan in its unfolding. This is what has to happen. This is the journey. What, you think there's going to be some magic wand? I've been looking for the magic wand my entire life. I never found it. I still looking, okay? But we did take, remember the red pill and blue pill? We took the red pill. Too late, you can't undo it. All right, guys. So, Byron, it's all part of the divine plan. That's it. Okay? Nothing to worry about. What? What is this? Okay, Small Christmas. A healer wrote the Vatican will open dark portals to harvest energy from all. What? I was trying to figure out this to be done to everyone on the planet or only to certain people. I saw on Christmas a healer wrote the Vatican open dark portals. Okay, hang on, let me look at. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Open blackness. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got some gnarly stuff that got released from that. Okay, why would they do such a thing? I would, rather than open the portals, I would put energy frequencies to release the energy up into the light. It doesn't matter, it's already done. Part of the divine plan unfolding. Okay, it's not going to be done to everyone on the planet. No, that's not possible. Okay, but what's happened is they opened up. Here's what you may not know. The planet has areas where there's actual evil energy that has penetrated into the earth. If you go to areas on the third world, over in places where the belief systems are quite fanatic, meaning, like places like Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, those Middle East countries, okay, where the women are shrouded, rights are taken away from women, all of that. There's a lot of blackness in the earth itself. Black energies, hatred, greed, killing energy. Okay, those energies are in the earth itself, and when they get opened up, it creates a lot of really black energy. All that stuff's going to have to come out eventually. So this is a big one. The dark portals and energy coming out. The thing is, it needs to be contained. Okay, you don't want this stuff just whipping around all over the place. Okay, so some really gnarly dark stuff got released. Good news is I actually can help with that, which I can and will do. Okay, because we just start shining and putting light all around everything, capturing the energy frequencies, so it's not released out into the world. We don't need that. It's already been released, but we can start containing it. Yeah. All around. Everything light, casting. Yeah, good. Okay, yeah. So, Charlene, it won't be affecting everybody in the whole world. Okay, just so you know. Okay, hang on. Okay, is there a reason behind the recent drone sightings in the US and UK? Are they government related or just what is the truth behind this? Is this something to be concerned about or is it nothing? Yeah, it's something. You guys, I hate to tell you this, but 2025 is going to go dark. 2026 goes extremely dark. Okay, so by the time this year's over and we start moving into 2026, it's going to be really, really negative, really dark, really black, worldwide. Okay, this year we're going to start seeing this is the kind of stuff that's going to be happening. More and more will be happening. The intensity will be happening. You can be concerned, but here's not. What are you going to do? Do your inner work, people, because that's all you can do. Do your inner work. Got it? Okay, so people, remember, if you can really anchor this in, there is a divine plan unfolding. We're all a part of it. All of us. Okay? We do our part by clearing up our darkness. Okay, whatever darkness we hold. Whatever greed or jealousies or envies or victimizations or hatred or anything of darkness, our heartache, our heartbreak, feeling like we're not enough, feeling like we're not wanted, all this negativity, clean up your own life, your own world. That's the best thing you can possibly do for all of humanity, okay? Because you're not going to change the divine plan. You can't. It's already happening and has been for a long time. But you do have the ability to come in and start clearing and healing your own self, your own life, okay? Good news is about that is when you clean a bunch of stuff up, your next incarnation, you're not going to be so fucked up. Okay? For real, I'm not joking, okay? All right, people, I need to get going. We got a group clearing in about 22 minutes, or, the beginning of it. Ask and receive, okay? You guys need to open them hearts up. If you can get there, Byron, you need to get there, okay? Okay, so people, some of you that are here, if I see you there, I'll definitely do a little bit. I'll make sure I do a little bit more, I'll hammer you a little bit more. So just, if you can present, that'd be good. Okay? All right. Okay, everyone. See you soon.